Hi, it's Wizzy from 513 with a Baz tutorial for the OCD Gaming Clan. So, we have 4 corners, left, right, on the left side of the map and the right side. So what's going to happen is everybody's got to jump on their plates at the same time with a countdown to 0. I grab my psionic protection as starting out as relief. I make my way to top right. I help this man DPS down his yellow bar. The yellow bar's down. I hop on his plate and I say you're good to go. The trick is to stay on these plates as long as possible to get these gold chains in front of you to move. You step off of them, they stop moving. So that man that I just relieved is going to make his way to the middle, grab the same orb I just did, and he's going to make his way down the bottom right to relieve the man on that plate. He's going to step on that man's plate, say you're good to go. The man from the bottom right is going to make his way to the middle, all the while DPSing adds in the middle, grab his psionic protection, and come relieve me off the top right plate. And there's going to be 3 on the left-hand side of the map and 3 on the right-hand side of the map. They're going to be doing the same exact thing on the left-hand side. They're going to be rotating in and out of plates. The person they relieve is going to grab their psionic protection. If you find your teammate there first, be the gentleman or the lady. Let them grab their protection first while you DPS some adds down. And they're going to make their way back down to their bottom plate on the left-hand side. I make my way down to the bottom right. I relieve that gentleman. He goes to grab his psionic protection and make his way back up to top right. Now, after all the chains are locked, on the top left, the bottom left, the top right, and the bottom right, you're going to hear a gong. As soon as you hear that gong, I'll be right back with you. And here we have our gongs, so everybody from both sides makes their way to the middle. And before you jump on, your captain or raid leader is going to give you a countdown. 3, 2, 1, 0. Everybody on. So we jump on our plate. Celestial Nighthawks can take out a whole crystal by themselves. But you're going to start with the left-hand side first. Everybody's going to focus the top crystal. Then they're going to move to the second middle, focus it down. Then they're going to focus on the bottom. They got that one down. Now we move and look to our right. We focus on the top. The middle one's already gone thanks to the Celestial Nighthawk Gunslinger. So once that crystal's gone, we focus on the bottom. But if you don't get it in one phase, that Scion's going to appear. You smack the Scion, you won't always make it out of the water, but don't fret, somebody will get you on the revive. So after you smack the Scion, they're going to say, okay, everybody back to their places. I started out in the middle room, but if you start out on one of the corner plates, you'll head back to your corner plate. I grab my psionic protection, I come up to the right-hand corner at the top to help this man with his bather. I see his bather's dead. I hop on his plate. I say you're good to go, and he goes and grabs his psionic protection from the middle and makes his way to the bottom right. So I switch to DPSing adds, all the while staying on the plate as long as possible. My person's here to relieve me. I make my way to the middle yet again. Grab my psionic protection. Make my way back down to the bottom right and relieve this gentleman from his plate. No bather, so I switch to DPS and adds. He takes off again to get his psionic protection from the middle and make his way back up to top right. Again, the left hand side will be doing the same thing. The person that starts out in the middle with you If they're not doing the right hand side relieving, they'll be doing the left hand side relieving. They'll make their way to the top left, relieve that gentleman. The gentleman from top left will make his way to the middle, grab his protection, and make his way to the bottom left to relieve that gentleman. And here we hear our gong again. We all make our way to the middle. Again, your raid leader or captain is going to give you a countdown to 0. It's going to be 3, 2, 1, on. We finish out the last 2 crystals on the right hand side. And there's always going to be somebody on the outside of the map DPSing ads. If you die on your plate, don't worry. Somebody will revive you, but you will have to rotate out to the outside of the room to help with ads because you'll no longer be able to damage the crystals. And you have successfully completed Baths on normal Leviathan. Congratulations, you're ready to raid.